Yes. Welcome. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday to you. Hope you had a great weekend and your day's going fine so far. This is Victor Carr welcoming you to the Windows 10 and Intro to Computer class. And we have a kind of fun one today. Uh, we're going to be learning a few new different things. There is an app called Tips on your Windows 10 computer, and it shows you all the new features that are available in Windows 10, especially if you did the recent update last month in October. There was a Windows 10, it says 22H, which means the second half of 2020. There's a big update with a lot of new features, and I'm going to show you some of those today. And I'm going to show you how the Tips app, you can always go back to the Tips app to refer to things if you didn't know about or forgot how to do. So we're going to go ahead and start that now. I'm going to switch over now to the Windows 10 screen, and we'll get going. All right, here we are. And we're going to go ahead and get the Tips app, and you access it by going down to the search. Click in search, and you type in tips, and there it is. So let's go ahead and do that. Now this is really cool. Okay, check out our latest tips. All right, look at that. Wonderful. Alrighty. So, as you can see, there are many different categories. Work remotely, pick a good workspace, keep your data secure, keep in touch, get started with Windows 10, tips for Word. We may have to explore this, get started with Windows 10 one day. Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here that we'll have a refresher course for the newbies, but right now we're going to continue on with our intention today. There's a bunch of categories, but we're going to start with the what's new. What's new? How's the world treating you? Let's click here. Alrighty, so the first thing they show you is dark mode. You can make your computer have a dark interface or a light interface, meaning how it looks to you on the screen. And they're showing you here, you can choose dark or light. Now they like to tell you all these complicated ways to go to it. Like I could just click right here or choose one, but like right here, and it's going to bring up the screen, and there it is. How to choose dark mode, and it takes you right to the colors, and you can choose dark mode or light mode right here. All right, but if you don't want to have to always go through the Tips app to do that, then what I suggest is I'm going to minimize this. Rather than going to settings as they tell you, you can just right mouse click on the desktop screen. You get a menu here and you choose personalize. Why is it full screen? It doesn't need to be full screen. Let's break it down. There you go. All right, now we can see what's happening. Okay, personalize, and then you have to choose colors. This is where you find your dark mode. Now, what does dark mode and light mode do? Well, right now, mine is in dark mode. You see the illustration here? And if I go down and click on the start menu, everything's in black, right? The taskbar on the bottom is black. So that's dark mode. Well, maybe you want light mode. So you just click on, under choose your default Windows mode, you click light. Aha! And look how it changed here. See that? And I'll come down to look at my taskbar on the bottom. It's now light. And if I click on the start menu, this is also light. All right, there you are. So it's a different way of looking at it. Maybe you want to have a brighter feel to it, or you're doing it in the daytime. Typically, you know, dark mode is for like when you're working it in a dark room or at nighttime. So it cuts down on the glare coming to your eyes. Let's see here. Now, this says, below that it says default app mode. Now I have the apps appearing light on the dark mode. So if I click on, let's say I'll just click on File Manager, and everything here appears with a white background. If I change this default app mode, to dark, now all the apps look dark. See that? And some people like that contrast. It's kind of Batmanish, you know? It's kind of cool. So now we have a light mode overall Windows with the individual apps are in dark mode. If I change the default Windows mode back to dark, now everything is dark. The apps are dark. Oh, that's a mistake. The apps are dark, and this is dark as well. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and change this back to the way I had it before. I'm going to keep the dark apps. I'm going to keep the light apps and keep the Windows dark. But you could do it however you want to do it. So that's pretty cool. Okay, good. So let's close this stuff. And let's go to the next tip. Going back to the tips. Alrighty. Now I'm not going to keep all of these. This one, it says keep tabs on your website tabs. You can put tabs in the taskbar on the bottom. I played around with this. Didn't find it very useful. It's kind of cumbersome to do. You have to go through all these steps to make your individual web pages. What they're saying is you can put individual web pages down here. But it's not like a one button to do it. You have to go through settings and then do this. And I don't really, it's more trouble than it's worth. Because you can easily just go to tabs in the browser. Let's go next here. Okay, quickly jump between open web pages with Alt Tab. You could do that. Let me show you what they're talking about. So I'm going to go open up the Edge browser. All right, and this is the main page that comes up. This is the home page with Bing and all of that. And I'm going to open up other pages in tabs. All right. Okay. Oh, look at that. They certified the election in Michigan. All right. Let me go ahead and click on the plus sign. You see the plus sign on top here? This adds, I'm opening up another browser window. Another browser, but I'm in the same window, and these are indicated by separate tabs. It's like a loose leaf notebook with different sections. One notebook, different subjects, right? Different sections. Well, this is one browser, different web pages. So on this tab, maybe I'll just choose, why is Nordstrom here? I don't want Nordstrom. Shake Shack. Shake Shack is here. Now I'm going to open another tab. Okay, let's say Best Buy. Because I'm always going to Amazon. Let me show somebody else for a change. And Black Friday, a whole week before. Oh, wait, no, leave me alone. Okay, all right. So now I have 3 different pages here. Now they're saying, oh, if you do Command Tab on your Control Tab on your keyboard, you can go from each one, and you can go to them by using the keyboard. This is not a Windows keyboard, so it won't do it. All right. But you can do it that way. But what I was not going to show you, I'll show you it. Since I'm here, I'll show you anyway. I'm in this tab. This is Best Buy. If I come over here to the 3 dots and come down to settings and more, and if I come down to more tools and click on pin to taskbar, Best Buy, it shows up down here in the bottom in the taskbar. So if you just want to go to Best Buy, and let's close the browser, and I don't want to go to anything else. I don't want to have to type Best Buy in. I don't want to go to the home page. I'm gonna go straight to Best Buy, whatever web page you want. I come down here in the taskbar, because I pinned that down there. It goes straight to Best Buy. Can you show me that again, Mr. Carr? That was too fast. Of course I can show you that again. Okay, so let's try something else. Let's go to Good News Network. goodnewsnetwork.org. There it is. Okay, read some good news. Ain't that good news? So if I want to keep this one, so the first thing I do when I see the internet, it goes straight to it, I can just go to the three dots here, come down to More Tools, come over to Pin to Taskbar. And in a second, it's going to be down there. Well, what happened? It didn't work. Let's try it again. Oh, there it is. It was taking too long. Pin. And now it gives you this long name. I don't need all of that. I just need the name, which is called Good News. I erase all this stuff. Highlight, delete that. Good News. Now I click Pin. And now it's down here on the bottom, right down there. Okay? That menu, that thing keeps popping up. That's my Mac dock. I'm using Windows in the Mac. All right, so let's close this out. Let's try it. Turn the computer on. You know, the first thing today, I want to hear some good news. Well, I can just click right here. I can skip everything else. Take me right to the Good News Network. Good news. Okay, we got it. All righty. That's how that's done. That's called pinning tabs to your taskbar. But I'm gonna take these out because I don't really need them. I'll leave that one there actually. This one I'll unpin. I right click and choose unpin. Now, next one. Oh, this is great. This is great. There's an app called Magnifier. And it does two things. It'll magnify wherever you're looking at on the screen, but you can also use it to read the text out loud to you. Alrighty? So let's minimize this. Now they tell you some long, complicated way to get to it. Don't even bother with it. It's silly. Go to settings and then do this. No, I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay. We believe in easy ways. So let me open up once again. Oh, I should have gone right to Good News, right? So why bother around with the other stuff? You know, that's all bad news. Okay, so let's try something. Saint Dolly Parton. Okay, I don't know what that means, but all right. Okay, I suppose that's good news. So I'm going to highlight the text. I'm going to do this here. Here's some text right here. All right, let's highlight this. First, what I'm going to do is open up Magnifier. So I'm going to click in the search down here and type the word magnify. And look, there it is. I don't even have to finish typing it. Magnifier. I click on that. It opens up. Now you see this here. This is the magnifier control panel right there, right? If I wanted to magnify, I just click the plus sign. It's at 100% now. If I click the plus sign, it goes to 200. Wow, you can really see it now. Got no excuse now, right? And if I want to take it back down, I can click the minus sign and it goes back to normal size. If I want to have it read this text to me, all I have to do is click and drag. Oops, go on, get in there. Don't make me look bad, y'all. There it is. I highlighted that text, right? A word got left off. A letter got left off. But why is it going so slow today? Okay, there it is. This paragraph has been highlighted. Now, in this control panel, there's a triangle. Remember from your cassette days and 8-track days and VCR days? That's the play button. Let's click that.
The Tennessee-based center has been an early trial site for the Moderna vaccine which, according to early data, is 94.5% effective. Immunologist Dr. Anthony Fauci says that vulnerable groups in the U.S. such as healthcare workers and the elderly could expect to get the first of these vaccinations as soon as the second half of December.
Okay, so there you are. Now, I guess Dolly Parton is the second paragraph. Now, guess what? You can make some changes to this. Maybe you don't like his voice. I think that's Microsoft Bill or somebody. You click on the little, okay, I want to unselect this, please. Okay, I'm going to click on the little gear wheel here. Right. And it gives me the speed. I can make the speed faster by dragging to the right or slower by dragging to the left. And I can choose a different voice. Here is Microsoft Mark. That's who was reading just now. So let's click on the little arrow over here. And maybe you want Zira. Microsoft Zira. Let's see what she sounds like. So get out of here. And I'm going to highlight this paragraph. All right. It's a little tricky for me today. click in this. Why is it acting so funny? Why you act so funny? Is it because it's backing up? I think it's backing up or something now. So everything is slow. Okay, good. Wow. Let's try it again. You gotta have, yes, there you go. You gotta have not the arrow, but the text tool, the text icon. All right, here you go. Now here's Dolly Parton. Let's see what zero sounds like. I'm gonna click on the play button.
Speaking with the BBC, the 74-year-old country music singer said she was so excited to get word of the vaccine's efficacy. I just felt so proud to have been part of that little seed money that will hopefully grow into something great and help to heal this world, she explained.
Okay, Zira, I don't like her. She sounds like she's on Quaaludes or something. So, but we can try. Is there another female? We got David, Zira, and Mark. What does David sound like? Same thing.
Speaking with the BBC, the 74-year-old country music singers.
I think Mark's the best one. But that's how you do that, okay? So that's magnifier. That's getting it to read text to you. Okay. So, back down to tips. Okay. So, what do we have here now? Let's go to the next one. Keep an editor handy. Okay, when you're writing in Microsoft Word, if you have Microsoft Word, you can highlight, you can ask it to give you suggestions for your grammar and your writing. All right, that's a little more complicated right now. Not everybody has Microsoft Word, but it's available. On the Home tab, just choose Editor. That's if you're in Microsoft Word, in the Home tab, you click on Editor, and this thing will pop up and it'll do it for you. Let me skip over the ones we don't need, though. All right, multiple languages. Family, safety, and emergency prep. This is a template in Word. Again, you got to have Word. Let's move on. All right. Fun activities for your kids. Paint by numbers. This is in the PowerPoint app. You got to have PowerPoint. All right. You know what? All of these are not helpful. Here's one. Add emoji from your keyboard. So you press the Windows logo key, and the emoji panel comes up. All right, we'll do that. So let me go out of these. Take a snip of the screen. Here's snip here. You can take it. We did this in a previous class, so let's move on. And let's look at personalize your PC. Now, we did one already. We did the dark mode. We did that, okay? The background. Oh, you can change the background color, the background pictures on the screen. Change my background right here. And it takes you right to it. Now, but you won't, as I said before, I don't need this. You won't always have the Tips app open. And they tell you to go to settings and this and that and this and that. Did I close the Tip app? I sure did by mistake. I'll bring it back. So here's how you get directly to it. Right click on the desktop screen, click on personalize as we did before, then click background. And this is where you can change the background picture. I got this beautiful mountain picture here. The default picture is this one, the Windows one. There it is. If you want, some of you already have that. Now, there are some other ones that Microsoft has. Now, these I put in here myself. These aren't the Microsoft ones. It's a beautiful mountain. Okay. They say, well, where did you get these from? I found these on the web. Let me go back to my main one. Okay. All right, so let's move on. So that's backgrounds, personalized. Now they had 15 tips in here. Let's go to the next one. Okay, you can put your account, put your photo with your Microsoft account. You saw mine there. Some people don't want to do that, so I don't make a big deal. Most of the people that come to the class do not want to do this. So let's move on. All right. Okay, personalize your lock screen. Start settings, personalization, lock screen. All right, that's what I'm talking about here. The lock screen is the one you see when you have to sign in. Okay. So this is the background. This is the home screen. Let's go to personalize. Here's lock screen. That's the one we have the time there. You have to sign in. Right now, I have that picture there, and it's called Windows Spotlight, and it chooses a different picture automatically every time you log in. But you could put your own pictures there. You could like a plus. You could do 3D viewer. You could do calendar, mail. Let's see what they say here. Choose your settings. Doesn't tell you anything. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So, if I change this, here's the story. If I change this to picture, here it is, picture. Then you can choose your own picture that'll show up there. Here's one here. Here's one here. But it'll always be that way. All right. You may have a picture of your family or whatever you want. So every time the computer comes on, you have to sign in, and the time is there. You have your family's picture or whatever you want. I'm going to put it back to Windows Spotlight and let Windows choose. Moving on. Okay, we did dark mode already. Dark mode. Okay, that sounds already. Theme, we did that already. Add flair with a theme. Get more themes in the window. Get free and premium themes for your PC. Wallpapers, sounds, and accents. I'm not doing anything with the Microsoft Store right now. I was having problems earlier, so it doesn't always work. Okay, and they really push you to the buying. Desktop color. I'm gonna skip that. We did that already with the. All right, this is so much that we don't need to worry about. Okay, night light. That's useful. Rest your weary eyes at night and make it easier to sleep. Select Action Center Night Light. What it means is it'll make the colors warmer, less blue, more orange, more yellowish, which is supposed to be easier on your eyes at night, and it won't trigger your brain because that blue light triggers your brain to think it's daytime, and then you can't. If you're on the computer at night, and then you can't go to sleep. Your brain, it's daytime. Oh, okay, no, it's not. So, if you have to use the computer at night before you go to bed, but they say turn it off at least an hour, but people ain't doing that because there are lots of like bears hibernating. So then you can turn on the night light, and that's down here. So I go into. Minimize this. There is this little box here. Action. I gotta live. Let's see. Where's the action? Well, my action center is not showing. Oh, open notifications. There it is. Okay, good. In notifications, and here is focus assist, tablet mode. In tablet mode, if you have a touch screen, Windows 10 computer, you can it'll put a keyboard on the screen. I'm not going to do that because I don't have a touch screen here. I'm going to click on night light, and now it's on. So it's supposed to be making everything less blue and more yellow. Can't really tell right now, but I guess at night you can tell. There's the Action Center. Let's click that and turn this thing off. Okay. Screen snap. Draw a shape to create. Oh no, that's screen snip. I'm not doing that. Okay. That's not what I meant. You can do something where you can have windows line up. In fact, they're going to tell us that in here, aren't they? Leave that ready. Okay. Hear everything in one ear. Taskbar clutter. Choose night or dark theme. We did that already. Okay, let's get out of here. There is a thing on here. I forgot where it was, but where you can make your windows line up and arrange them on the screen. That's going to be pick a good workplace. No, it wasn't that. Get organized. It was here. Okay, invite family and friends to a meeting. Okay, organize smart folders. You can drag these things around into the position you want. See, I only have a few here, but you can rearrange them. Oh, I want Skype to be down here. You can do like that. See that? move it around however you want. Okay, that's that. Next. Customize your start menu. Yes, you can change, meaning the thing I just showed you, you can add other things to it. Now, we did that before in the class. You know, you just, that list here, you can drag these right into there and they'll be there. Let's go ahead. Next. Hide desktop icons quickly. Now, some of you have a desk full of icons. Okay, but what they did was they just right click and showed clear, show desktop icons. All right. So if I do this, right click, view, and it says show desktop icons. Now it's checked. If I click it so it unchecks, pew, I got nothing up here. They're gone. Maybe you want a clear screen. When you want to get them back, or maybe you want to hide from somebody. Look, I use this thing. You need to see what I have on here. All right. Want to bring them back? Right click, view, show desktop icons. Bang. If you need them bigger, right click, view, large icons. Or medium or small. I'm going to put them back to medium. All right, good. Next one. Clean your workspace. Stay focused by clearing away all open apps except for the one you're working on. Select and hold the one you want to stay open. Then give your mouth a little back and forth shake. And all the rest of them go away. What? It does. I did it before. So I'm going to open up a few of these. I'm going to open up this one. And then this one. And then the mail. You should be so big. Okay? So I got 3 different things. And then we have the internet as well. So we got 4 different things. Alrighty? Let's say I just want to focus on the mail. Okay? So I click on the mail, start shaking. Haha! They all went away. I just wiggle the mouse, they all went away. Well, how you get them back? They're all down here in the taskbar. That's where they are. Alrighty? So anything I want to get back, I just click on it and it comes back. Okay. Next. Snap apps side by side. Any open window, drag and bounce it against the side of your screen and all the other windows will appear on the opposite side. Okay? Select the window to have it fill the open space. So, what are they talking about? Let's minimize that. Let's bring the rest of these open up again. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? So, which one do I want on the side? Well, I'll pick this one. Okay, I'm going to take it and drag it and bounce it off the, there it is. I bounce it off the right side. I let go. And now it shows up, it takes up the whole left side of the screen. I just drag it over to the side. And now these other ones are over here. And I can pick one other app to take up the other side, whichever one I click on. So let's say I'm going to choose mail. And now I have side-by-side apps. Okay. If I want another one, minimize, do the same thing. Grab, bounce, drag. See how that thing pops up on the screen there? Let go. I can choose some other one. I can choose this one. There you are. Okay. Pretty nice. All right, let's go back. All right, back. And back to here. Okay, St. Dolly Pardon. All right, minimize that. Okay, minimize this and minimize that. Okay, folks, let's see here. 120. Running. I'm going to only have a couple more here before we have to finish up here. So let's go ahead and do. That's pretty useful, right? Okay. Organize open apps with virtual desktops. If you have a lot of stuff open, you can have them open in 2 different, it'll be as if you had 2 different screens side by side on your computer, like 2 different big actual physical screens. This will kind of allow you to slide back and forth, right? So I'm going to go to task view on this thing on the bottom. You'll see that and add new desktop and then choose the ones you want. So all these apps here are open, right? So I'm going to click on here and click Task View. Oh, I have to drag it, have nothing up here available, and drag it to a new desktop. See, it works totally the opposite of the way that Apple works. I see. And drag this one to the desktop too. Okay, and I want another desktop. I'm going to put File Explorer in a third desktop. And good news in that desktop with that. I already put it there, didn't I? I did. Okay. So what does that mean? What are we talking about here? If I have a lot of apps open and I can't fit them all on one screen, I can go, this is one desktop, one monitor. I can click on the task manager down here, task view. Okay, we go to desktop 2. Now these apps are in this desktop, on this window, on this screen. I click on the task down here again. Now this one's only in desktop 1. So I can spread things around like I have multiple screens. Okay, but I'm going to get rid of these. I don't want these, so goodbye. All right, I was just doing it to show you. Okay, good. All right, so we can minimize all this stuff. Boy, the fans are kicking up. Now, I don't know if you're going to use any of these tips or not, but they're there. Okay? They're just there. All right. Virtual desktops. Okay, so that's all we have. Quickly change settings in Action Center. Yeah. All right. I showed you that a little while ago, but that's important to know about, and then we're going to finish up with that one. Okay. Action Center is this thing over here on the right, on the bottom right corner, notifications, and you can do things like you can get to your, because it used to be before back in, especially in Windows 7, how do I get to my internet? How do I change the Wi-Fi? You know what the hell it was. Here, network. That's what that means. Click on that, and there's your Wi-Fi, and there's your network stuff right there. Okay, let's click this again. And let's see. Not a whole lot of stuff here though, right? Focus Assist. It's taking everything else away. We did Nightlight already. And here is all settings. And it gives you everything. That's all the settings, including update. Okay. And let's wrap up with this. If you did not get the update to your computer, or you're not sure if you updated last month for the Windows 10 second half update, second half of 2020, you go into settings. You can do it from down here too. Okay. And you click on update and security. Well, I'm up to date. Okay. So I checked this morning. Well, I'm going to check it again now. Check for updates. And it goes through its little process. Aha. I have updates available. Windows malicious software removal tool. That's to get rid of bad apps trying to get a hold of me. So I'm going to let this go ahead and do it in the background while we wrap up here. Yeah. Oh, it says 0%. Anyway, that's how that's done, folks. Alrighty. So let me bring back to the full screen. And that's it. So, hope you were able to follow that. You can always watch this video again and try some of those techniques and those tools, and it'll make things a little easier. Now, it's not going to help you play a game or anything like that, but it's just some of the odds and ends things that you can do on your computer that are designed to automate what you have to do, so you don't have to keep starting from scratch every time. Alrighty, and that's all we have for today. So I hope you have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you back here next week. And until then, have a wonderful rest of the week. And as always, be healthy, be safe, and be happy. And this is Victor Carr signing off.